Are y'all ready to get this started? 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Here we go. Introducing the Chuleta Brothers Podcast. Chuleta Brothers Podcast. Two brothers from another mother. Drinking, talking sports TV, pop culture, and sharing funny hood stories. Representing Washington Heights, New York City. Rolling out new episodes every week. Available on all major podcast platforms.
Capricornio, cuando son positivos, no hay reto ni obstáculo que no venzan. La ley del karma se cumple siempre para ellos. Todo lo que sembraron en el pasado, tarde o temprano, lo cosechan en su presente o en su futuro. Triunfan donde otros fracasan. Tengo secretos, tengo misterios de tu signo, Capricornio. Así que oprime, Capricornio, y escucha tu mensaje de hoy.
Mi mensaje es abrir una cerveza.
That's the first one. Second.
Virgo, la inteligencia, la sabiduría, la filosofía, los excelentes negociantes, trabajadores incansables, perseverantes, los extremadamente sensibles y psíquicos forman la familia de Virgo. Tengo consejos, técnicas para fortalecerte y hacer que te rías de lo que antes te preocupaba o te deprimía. Oprime, Virgo, y escucha tu mensaje de hoy.
Oh shit. I cracked my beer to that. Woo. This is gonna be the longest intro, people. Get ready.
La pámpara prendía. Fuck you. Tú no entiendes. Fuck you. Tú no entiendes. Fuck you. Tú no entiendes. Fuck you. Tú no entiendes.
Chuleta. Chuleta. Let's go, people. Woo!
Man, what a mix.
Longest intro.
God damn. Alex and Say should be jealous of this.
Exactly.
We had Walter Mercado talking with
We did the Huerta Mercado remix for the Chuleta Brothers.
This was done con mucho amor.
Chuleta Brothers is scratching.
Coño. ¡Hijueputa, hermano! ¡Diga! Parcero, hoy comemos chuleta frita. Coño. I want to go back to Queens and Shea Stadium. I used to do the Columbus Independence Day festivals there, bro. Woo! People.
What's going on, Chuleta people? What's this, Chuleta Brothers? What's going on, Chuleta Brothers? Coming through episode 116.
Yes, sir.
Doing it live from Studio 12, July 14th. Look at that. I think we were like, yo, July came and that shit's already going. We're already halfway through point. So, baseball next week.
Ooh.
If everything goes to plan. And then after that, the following week, basketball. We'll get into all that stuff, but thank you guys for joining us. Episode 116. Chuleta Lee, Chuleta Al.
Yes.
Chuleta Al was the Capricorn part, and Chuleta Lee was the Virgo part. So,
Virgo. Abre tu cerveza, que hoy viene mucha salud.
There you go, con mucho amor. Yeah, man. That's a Mexican there.
I guess because you
I'm not drinking Mexican beer.
You wanted your trip.
But I am going to have some tequila.
Oh, man. You wanted your trip to Mexico, so we got to make our own.
We're going to have some tequila. But yeah, people, episode 116, doing it live on a Tuesday night, which has been a long time we've done Tuesday. I think the last time we did was like a Taco Tuesday or something like that. But it's been a while since we've done the Chuleta Brothers podcast on a Tuesday night. So you guys will get this a day early, so you guys can enjoy it.
I hope you guys are subscribing and downloading the podcast like that. You know, when the new episode's out and about. If you just subscribe to it, you're gonna get that little notification on your phone, on your iPhone, Samsung, whatever you have, a flip phone, a trap phone, your side piece phone, whichever phone, not a beeper, not anymore. You're just gonna get that little thing, and you know the Chuleta Brothers podcast is up, new episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like I said, like Al said, we'll start off with house cleaning. Like you said, first subscribe. Please subscribe to our podcast. Please leave us comments, any good, bad comments, or anything like that. Any suggestions for the show, topics you guys want us to talk about, we'll definitely talk about. I'll share before we get started and all that stuff. We'll talk about maybe some plans that we're doing that I talked to Milton. But any suggestions you guys got on shows, please let us know. And keep, like I said, keep showing us love. We love you guys back. Chuleta Brothers at Instagram has all our links. So we have like a link tree to our Facebook, which is the same thing, Chuleta Brothers. Our Twitter, Chuleta Brothers. We can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor. Anywhere with our podcast, I think we're pretty much there. If there's any place you guys listen to your podcast and you'd be like, yo, I'm looking for Chuleta Brothers and I can't find you guys, then definitely let us know so we could try to get on that platform. But other than that, man, show us loves, likes, all that shit. We love you guys. There you go. And that wasn't even me.
Man, take a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to bring out the shots right now.
No, I'm talking to the audience. Because
we got to take shots, too. So, talking about love, I think I was recently, like, looking into... I think a few weeks ago we were talking about, like, the people who show us love.
Damn, he was doing research.
So...
Our analytics teams, our nerds are telling us who are listening.
They're crunching the numbers.
They're telling us. They brought us when you, back in the days when you do the print on the business and it's the big Xerox.
Yeah, the big Xerox
It
print
folds
out.
itself.
Yeah.
That's what we have right now.
We got the big Xerox print out. So people, we love their whiskey. And we had their whiskey for episode 114. So shout outs to my people in Canada.
Kentucky.
Canada, hey. So shout outs to our people in Canada who's listening to us. I don't know Drake, but good looking out Drake. Good looking out Justin Bieber. Who else? Jim Carrey.
Baby.
Who else? Jim Carrey. I don't know. The Canadians love us.
Who else?
Russell Peters.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. Yeah, but
hey man, I know. Thank you to all you comedians spreading the word for us about our podcast. I know we still haven't sent you the checks that we were supposed to send you, but just give it a minute. You should be getting it because I had to put 3 extra stamps because it was going to Canada. But thank you to all our Canadian listeners, man. At one time it was Germany on top.
Yeah.
Now it's Canada
for the last month. So shout outs to the people out in Canada. We got some trickling in from Panama, some from Australia. We got Tunisia, and then we got Romania.
Malaysia
coming through.
Man, these numbers are being crunched. And thanks to our experts and our analytics team. They don't drink. They just drink Gatorade and water. Some of them do taste CBD and some weed. But thanks to our team and crunching the numbers and letting us know what part of the world is listening to us.
So then going back to the US of A.
USA.
Yeah, we got people out in NYC listening to us. So shout outs. Cliffside Park, I think it's brought to you and listened to by the Chuleta Brothers. So that's us. High five to you guys.
Woo-hoo! I gotta give a high five to Handy Sensation.
And Santi Sensation.
He's probably 7% of the listeners.
Yeah, exactly. We got Edgewater. That's probably Mother Goose Jesus. Then we got the BX. I don't know if this is to us in the BX, but shout outs to the people in the BX. Then we got Maryland. That was a surprising one. Dude, so Silver Springs, Maryland.
That sounds like a water. Dude,
yeah.
I want some Silver Spring water.
And then we got Melrose, who I think is Milton. So shout outs to Milton. Then we got Chelsea. We got BK. Then we got Dorchester.
My name is Mike from Dorchester.
And then we got Alexander. So
hey, I think the show with Captain America, they were in Dorchester too.
Dorchester.
What is it called? Defending Jacob.
Oh, Dorchester. So yeah, so shout outs to everybody listening to us.
Man. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Continue spreading the word on the Chuleta brothers.
Next week we started the podcast with a Canadian voice.
Yeah, we need to figure it out. We started with baby. Oh, but we can't put that because we already killed it. But
I know.
We'll figure it out. I think I got some interesting ideas. A Canadian wrestler. We gotta find a Canadian wrestler music.
So many of them.
I know. We gotta find a cool one.
Edge.
Find a cool one. So other than that, episode 116, like I was saying, one thing I was talking to Milton. So I know he was saying like we should do another like documentary. Right now I don't know there's any documentaries coming up. We already did the wrestling one, we did the Michael Jordan. So my thought was probably for us to do maybe, if everything goes right, the NBA playoffs, right? Because I think there's only 8 games this season, in the season, once they come back.
8 games? Oh.
From what I remember, I think it's 8 games.
22
and it goes,
games.
And then it goes into the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, so I got that wrong.
So they're playing, once they start, it's probably going to be like 8 games a day they're going to be played. Because they're trying to push them out so fast.
I thought it was an 8-game season, then the playoffs.
No, I think there's 22 games left. And then the playoffs starts, because the playoffs won't end close to October, November, because then the season starts in December, they were saying.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll once we know, so we're thinking like once the playoffs start, then we could do one to get our thoughts on like the playoffs. So we'll do that like a special one.
Well, we could do a 3-part one, right? We could do one before, a day or two before the season starts, to give our input on what we think about the teams that are there and the guys, because they're still in the bubble, they're still quarantined, and we still don't know who's going to play.
Yeah.
Then we should do that when the playoffs start, like in the first playoff game. Then after that, we should do one on NBA Finals. So like that, we could do a 3-part. But they don't have to be all together. So it could be one now, one in 2 months from now, and then the last one will be on the finals.
Yeah, I'm down. Whatever we could do, but that's the only thing I could think of. I don't know any other documentaries unless... Yeah, I don't know any other documentaries that we could actually all like really discuss. We could have done one on Walter Mercado. We could have done one on that. We're gonna get into Walter Mercado for sure, and that's the reason you brought us in today for the podcast. But so we'll think of that. Any things that you guys can think of, like to do one-offs, definitely let us know. Maybe we could do one football season when it's about to start or something, but. We'll play that one, those by ears, because those are one-offs, and those are like VSOPs.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are the special edition. So,
talking about special edition.
Normally, Mr. Chuleta Lee would tell you what beer we're drinking. So today,
what's wrong with me?
We started with El Segundo Brewing Company, which is the brewery company that makes Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer, which is called Broken Skull IPA. Very hard beer to find. If you could find it, I suggest you buy it. It comes in a 4-pack. It's close to $18, depending on the area you live in. But that's how much I pay. I pay $17 for this 4-pack. So this is what we started off with today. But do yourself a favor and do try this Broken Skull IPA. It's pretty good beer. It's like close to 7% alcohol. And Lee gave us some Hornitos fucking tequila shots.
Yeesh, yeah.
This is a Colombian Independence Day podcast, and he gives me Mexican stuff.
I don't have any Colombian
That's
thing.
Racist!
But you gotta bring it. The one I'm thinking of getting is Colombian White from the guy from Drink Champs.
Oh,
he has a Colombian White, so I'll see if I can find that so we could get that for the podcast. But like I was saying, we're drinking El Segundo Broken Skull IPA, and we're drinking Hornitos tequila. We're drinking dark tequila today, and then from there we're gonna go into Heffenweisers, and then whatever happens after that, we'll figure it out. But yeah, people. So, how your week been so far? Let's take this shot real quick.
I was trying to hold out on this shot. What the hell? It's got dices here?
Yeah, you got the Las Vegas.
Oh man. Let me see.
Ah!
Yeah, I always let Lee go first because it's shots.
This motherfucker let me go off a cliff.
Oh my god. Call me.